Shalom, giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us this truth, GMS. All right, peace, love, and blessings to the elect, scatter abroad. All right, and mainly in Babylon the Great America. I'm going to get straight into the point. This is a response video lesson or a commentary, okay, dealing with the camp in GMS Charlotte and what an event that occurred during them preaching the word. And I want to say, the water Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, that all brothers, were safe and are safe and remain safe through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Much protection, among, the men of the Lord at the end of the day. Because, it is a serious matter. That's why the scriptures, give us warnings and, so on and so forth. And through the spirit, I'm gonna get Romans 12 and verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High God Yahweh power, which is your reasonable service. All right. And at the end of the day, you got to still remain in the spirit and, empower Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And all those brothers held it down, man. They scope out the scenery. They seen that something had happened. And then through the spirit, hey, they kept teaching. Because no matter what, at the end of the day, hey, we have to present our bodies a living sacrifice. So honest the truth, to me, that was a living testimony. All right. And they did a wise thing, just move to another location. Because at the end of the day, we're guided and protected by the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's why it's so important to have those names. Bishop Nate of the IUIC and all these other false camps that pussyfoot around with the name and the MOTB. All right. So we know and understand the power that we serve. And even if we have the so-called taste of death, we understand that as well, man. All right. We understand that as well. But it was all through the spirit because, they was doing the Lord's work. OK. And basically, what happened was a so-called shooting that happened. I'm going to play a little bit of the clip of the video that Elder ICR had put up on his main page, or one of his main pages, okay, concerning what happened. So I just wanted to bring out that first precept because at the end of the day, we got to be circumspect as well. That's why the elders and apostles said that, brothers that really hold posts, you got to really be like some real life soldiers out here and just scope out every damn thing. And me personally, I'm training my mind up to be like that because, man, Jake wild as fuck, bro. And as people used to say in the world, bullets ain't got no names. And it's all through the spirit. It's judgment. But Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So enough of that. Let me go to Ephesians 5 and 15. Seeing that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. All right. So we have to conduct ourselves very circumspectly amongst this world because we're still in this world. We still have to so-called, maneuver in this society. But we really ought to have a low profile because people already know, especially us being in the major cities out there in the opens, people done seen our faces. They know who we are. I wouldn't be surprised if they know where we live. All right. Especially if, you got people passing by that live in your facility or whatever the case may be, apartment complexes, your neighborhood, especially being in the hood. You know, we still Jake at the end of the day, man. Catching hell just like the rest of them. But we understand more on a spiritual aspect that Yahweh Shem Yahweh put these curses upon us. And the only way of getting out is first coming back unto him, serving him, well, fearing him, all right? Fearing him, serving him. All right, if you a man, you ought to be prophesying, doing videos, going out to teach. All right, for a woman, you know, hey, just play your role as a woman, man. All right, tending your husband, so on and so forth. Verse 16, redeeming the times because the days are evil, and the days are evil. So we all always have to walk circumspectly and be careful of our daily surroundings and activities that we do. All right, you know, maneuvering in this society. And me personally, as an individual, you know that, you know, do a lot of public transportation and walking, you know, you got to just be on your P's and Q's. But I'm going to play a little bit of video just going into the topic of the discussion, you know. And I remember, you know, in the earlier years of being with GMS Charlotte, and it was, a slogan that the brothers came up with, have you seen niggas lately, man? All right. And these niggas are totally out of control. I agree 1000% with Elder ICR, man. Because these niggas, like I say, in broad daylight, you know, they got the shiesties, the skis, you know, sooner or later they're going to go to the studio, rap about it, smoke the dead ops, you know, the typical, you know, drill lifestyle, which, you know, that shit originated, you know, from Chicago, you know, as they call Chirac, Chicago of Iraq, you know, go figures. And they started all that drill music and that killing out there, even though death and, you know, was always around the earth. But when it comes to that drill culture, along with the music and the beef and the beefs and the open disrespect that these young jakes be doing, all right, basically self-snitching, because that's all they gonna do. But without further ado, I'm gonna play the video.
It's back in Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
And that's why the Most High against you damn devils, man. Y'all jacked up our people, man. Our people don't know their butt from their head, man. All our people know is wickedness, man. And more wickedness. And good at it, too. Better than you damn devils, man. And you don't turn the people against you. How about you now, Shah? When I was coming up, you never even heard of black atheists, man. Now you got, you know, not black, but so-called black. You got Native American Spanish, you know, now they don't even believe in the higher power, man. That was unheard of. Even though...
That was a gunshot?
Oh, yeah, that was gunshots.
Damn.
Yeah, that was gunshots.
Gunshots.
Yep. Hey, let's wrap up. Yeah, let's wrap up. Hey, get the.
They might run up through here.
And crackheads. Crackheads doing crackheads do. You got it, bro.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring, the house of David, the elect, that's pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers, and shalom to the elect. I'm back with another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit of the Rakakwadash. And these young niggas are out of control, all right? And I just wanted to give a quick report about what happened.
So you heard the video. Like I said, you can watch it. The rest on his channel, Elder ICR's channel, and you see it right there. And the main reason I don't want to play the video, I don't want to get no copyright claim or strike or whatever the case may be. But yeah, man. Hey, Jake is out of control. And the Lord, that's why it's necessary for Jacob's trouble to happen. See, we understand through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that Jake need to be put down, man. They are out of control. They're wicked as all hell. And the Lord is going to cleanse them for what the hell they got going on. All right. Let me get Jeremiah. Matter of fact, let me get in the regular Bible. Let's get this. This is on Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Alahayim, are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. And that sinful kingdom is going into the house of Israel. All right, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American, indigenous people, all right, Seminole Indians, so on and so forth, man. Jamaicans and Haitians, all right? That's who is talking about first and foremost. And also, because this is, twofold, the eyes of the Lord, which represents the angels, are upon this sinful kingdom. All right, holding back the destroying winds, waiting to get the command from Yahweh, man. All right, that's going to send forth his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. All right. And that's how the Lord is coming to bring judgment upon the earth with his son as being the ultimate, judge that's going to come appear. All right. And that's what you people fail to realize, man. Verse 9, for lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as a corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. All right, basically, having a mind frame that the Lord is not going to do these things upon the earth. All right, you got people that, talking shit against the Hebrew Israelites, saying we need to stop manifesting Jacob's trouble. Okay. They say we need to stop, praying for negative energies, so on and so forth, not knowing and not understanding this is what the Lord is commanding. We're just preaching the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. This is his message. This is not our message. And we keep telling you people until literally we're fucking blue in the face. All right. Like the elder, Elder Apostle Tahar said, all right. We sound like a broken record, and that is true. But repetition, hey, it's the best. It's the best learning tool, man. You got to keep hearing it, especially dealing with, the times we living in and all the shit that we consume, stuff like that. That's just, slowly but surely it breaks down your body. All right. Put cancer cells in your body. All right. The scriptures say that we was going to eat defiled bread among the Gentiles. Okay. Ezekiel chapter 4 and 13. All right. So it's really through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that we're still alive, still breathing. All right. Because the Lord was going to allow this to happen so we could be, prophets and prophesy and hopefully be of the elect. All right. That's going to see salvation. Let me read verse 10 again. Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. All right. They don't want Jacob's trouble to come to pass. All right. But it is necessary because our people, they're fucked up, man. It's just that simple. They're just that simple. All right. Whether it be, fucked up on drugs, the diet, diseases. Okay. Mental problems, poverty, homelessness. fatherless, motherless, widowhood, all that, man. A straight whorehouse, man, of the house of Israel. A whole mess, a hot mess. But Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is about to redeem us, man. But we have to go through Jacob's trouble. All right, for the people out there that's just learning or just, getting the steps of finding out what's going on. All right, but for the believers that was in this thing for a while, hey, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, we grounded. All right, we're grounded in this truth. We're grounded in the doctrine, in the names, and everything, man. The prophecies. Lord will the faith that we endure to the end. Because shit is about to get hectic. See, all these, and then that's the thing. All these niggas want to be tough. They want to be gangsters. They want to do drills and just slaughter their people or just do all types of wickedness, knowing damn well there's consequences behind every action. And our people do not think about the consequences, man, at that moment and at that time until they reach that judgment. All right, that's why ain't no low key. Shit be funny to me when motherfuckers be trying to highly praise wicked ass niggas, bro. Oh, he was a good man, good father. All this and that, the third, man. Meanwhile, he had all type of mental problems. All right. Hell, a lot of these dudes on the down low. All right. That's wickedness on top of wickedness right there, man. Got people damn just straight murderers, man. Killing Jake over territory, color, banging, a neighborhood, whatever. Especially out there on the so-called West Coast and even up north on the northeast. All right. All over, man, wherever Jake dwell. This is Amos chapter 9 and 8. I, the sovereign Lord Yahweh, am watching this sinful kingdom Israel, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, but I will not destroy all the descendants of Jacob. I will give the command and shake the people of Israel like grain in a sieve. I will shake them among the nations to remove all who are worthless. All right. And the worthless, and it basically boils down to the non-desirables, the 2/3. Okay. Those are the ones that the Lord has made a promise to straight slaughter and kill. Verse 10, the sinners among my people will be killed in war, and all those who say God will not let any harm come near us. All right. People that want to keep trusting in this place, hey, they're gonna fail miserably along with this place, man. When this place collapse, they're going to collapse. Their whole hopes and dreams. All right. The false identity of America being that great nation, the land of opportunity is going to cease. And the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to bring that destruction, all right, upon his people. Okay. But 2/3 are going to perish and die on this side. Thus saith the Bible. Zechariah 13 and 7. Awake, O sword, against my shepherd and against the man that is my fellow, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn my hand upon the little ones. All right, and ultimately the Lord is going to destroy the false prophets, man. All right, and as prophecies, prevail and happen more and more, that people consider that the men of Great Millstone been telling the truth this entire time. All right, especially, with these different Israelite groups that's teaching nonsense and lies. But meanwhile, prophecy is speaking way louder than their falsehood. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai always wins. All right, he always wins, man, no matter what. And that's what you people are going to realize. The great fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai when that judgment come upon this place. Verse 8, and it shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third part shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, all right, through the trials and the tribulations, all right, the testings of the MOTB, the hour of temptation, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and I will hear them. I will say it is my people, and they shall say the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is my power. All right, and those are the true names. Whether you want to believe it or not, it boils down to faith. Okay? And for those people that want to talk shit, faith-based Israelites and, so on and so forth, just wait and see what happens when all hell breaks loose. All right, let's see where all that shit talking is going to be once all hell breaks loose. And mainly when they force that MOTB upon everybody. See, people, like I said, people don't know the seriousness of these prophecies that's going to happen. When these elites set up this government to bamboozle you people into getting a device in your body, that's when you're going to know that a prophet had been among you at the end of the day. And you're going to have to make a decision. All of us are going to have to make a decision. Either to go against the beast or go with the beast. And it's just that simple. And that's the times that we're approaching. And as the evils are growing upon the earth. Matter of fact. And Salakia for the, rant is just through the spirit. I'm just, meditating, because like I say, even though niggas gonna be niggas, but the great death and the great judgment that's going to happen upon the earth, it's not going to be no light thing. All right. And all these was meant for the wicked, for them to perish. Second Ezra chapter 14 and 13. Now therefore set thy house in order and reprove thy people. Comfort such as them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. All right. And ultimately we ought to come back unto the Lord, serve him, shed off our wicked ways, our wicked thoughts. All right. And serve Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, to the best of our ability. All right. Praying that we endure unto the end to be called the elect. And we ought to teach the lost sheep of the house of Israel. We are teachers, all right, prophets, to bring the elect in. And that's why we always say it's only for the elect. 2/3 or majority of the Lord's people are going to die, because majority of the people do not know the Lord, do not consider. Going to Isaiah 1 and 3. All right. They don't want to know the Lord. They want to continue in their wickedness, living their life in Babylon the Great. They want this place to go on. They love captivity. So with that being said, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai being the powers that they are, they're going to slaughter them, man. All right. They say, all right, you refuse. All right, fuck it. Matter of fact, let me continue on. Then I got a precept. Verse 14, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. All right, prepare your minds for all hell to break loose. All right. We about to come. Hey, we in some serious fucking times, man. Real shit. I know me personally, like I say, hey, it's settling in, even though I've been no, but slowly but surely I'm understanding now, because it's drawing more closer. All right. Things are shifting. It's verse 15. and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. All right, 2 Ezra chapter 8 and 50. Great miseries are going to happen to them that walk in great pride in the latter days. All right, roughly paraphrasing. All right, we are approaching, or we are in the latter days, the time of the second coming of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, with true name in the Paleo Hebrew, Yahawashi Mashiach. Okay, the anointed savior, or the anointed deliverer, he the deliverer. All right, and that takes faith to know that name and to believe in it and to preach, to serve. Luke, I think 14. Let's see. 14:27. 19 and 27. Okay. Luke chapter 19, verse 27. Red letter Yahawashi. But those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. And that's, basically going into, the mind frame of Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, man. Vengeance is in his heart. All right. Which goes back into his mind. Vengeance. All right. So if you don't want the Lord to reign upon you, the Lord is going to destroy you. And 2/3 don't want the kingdom to come in. All right. Let me see. This Deuteronomy 32 and 35. To me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste. All right. The day of calamity is about to happen, man. Jacob's trouble. All right. That's the times we coming into. Take vengeance. I'm trying to see vengeance in his heart. Isaiah 63 and verse 4. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeem is come. And that's Lord Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, man. All right, the day of vengeance is in his heart. All right, it's in his mind. All right, Yahweh is going to use his only begotten son, Yahawashi, to execute the vengeance and judgment upon the earth and the people. And they're both going to be on one accord, agreeing to the command. All right, carrying out that judgment. All right. So let's go. Let me see. Jeremiah 2. Jeremiah 2 and 21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? For though thou wash thee with nitre, and take thee much soap, yet thine iniquity is marked before me, saith the Lord. All right. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah Allahayim powers. All right. And ultimately, the whole house of Israel has been a degenerate plant. But by the great mercies of the Lord, he has redeemed an elect. All right. And we talk about the elect all the time. As it says in Matthew, the 13th chapter, verse 11, to you it is given, but to them it is not given. All right. And also I want to get Jeremiah 11 and 14. Jeremiah 11 and 14. Therefore pray not for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them. For I would not hear them in the time that they cry unto me in their trouble. All right, the Lord is not going to hear majority of his people when it's time for judgment day to happen. All right, because majority of them, they're not going to make it. And a majority of them have that mind frame of, you know, your typical gang bangers, you know, straight murderers, you know, thieves, you know, scammers, you know, all types of, you know, manners of wickedness that Jake be into, you know, witchcraft, you know, Satanism. All right. On an all-time high. Verse 16, the Lord Yahweh called thy name a green olive tree, fair and of goodly fruit. With the noise of a great tumult, he hath kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken. For the Lord Yahweh of hosts that planted thee have pronounced evil against thee, for the evil of the house of Israel and of the house of Judah, which they have done against themselves to provoke me to anger and offering incense unto Baal. All right. And that's ultimately what turned us into that degenerate plant. Okay. That's how the gold had became dim. This is Lamentations 4. 4:1. How is the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. All right, and that's symbolic or parabolic to Jake is always on them street corners, man. All right, as I used to say, hugging the block. All right, hugging the block that these elites, you know, have a ownership on, man. All right, you don't own nothing, Jake. You fail to realize Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, is still on your black asses, man. That's what y'all fail to realize. Even when y'all get a little money here and there, y'all want to flex on the next, you know, your next brother, your next, you know, so-called sister or whatever. Not trying to sound like them black motherfuckers, you know. But I'm just saying, majority of Jake, they do not have that sincere, like, type of heart. It's always for personal gain or self-willed type of shit. All right. This is on Lamentations 4:2. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold. How are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of hands of the potter? All right. And I thought of another precept. This is Jeremiah 9 and verse 4. Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders, and they will deceive every one in his neighbors and his neighbor, and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies and weary themselves to commit iniquity. All right, going into, you know, the false prophets. All right, but also going to these, you know, these different so-called philosophers, as the world will call them, dealing with gang culture, You know, especially in the West Coast, they done made that a whole actual gang culture to the point you have to so-called touch down in the land, check in, and you have to be certified by these people you don't know from a can of paint. It's your first time meeting them, you being so-called blessed or certified by these individuals. Man, you can get killed and murdered right there. Ain't nobody gonna know nothing really. You know, you may have a few family members that know that you went off somewhere in California or whatever. After that, they ain't gonna know, man, what happened. So you got to be careful, Jake. That's why the elders said in the video also, you got to be careful who you hang around, man. And the elders been tell us about that. All right, being out in public spaces, areas, you just got to be careful. Because motherfuckers, like I said, motherfuckers are evil. Then Sirach 39:28 comes into play. Okay. It's still open season out here, man. All right, that's why we always say, hey, we're of the humble, fearful elect. All right. So there's that. It was a couple of more precepts dealing with the spirit of Jake, man, and the great slaughter that's gonna come. Let me get Isaiah 65 and 12. Therefore, I will number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. All right, and that's what's going to happen to the 2/3, man. All right. Because they refuse and did not hearken. This is Isaiah 66:4. I will also choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before my eyes, and choose that in which I delighted not. And that goes for every Israelite on this earth. All right, 1 Peter 4:17, if I'm not mistaken. Judgment must begin first at the house of God. All right. And the house of God is you Israelites. All right. That's why Jacob's trouble is about to happen, to purge out and to finally destroy, hey, that last, generation of Jake. And then they're going to be, rebirthed into the kingdom of heaven as righteous souls and, righteous individuals, righteous Israelites. OK. So we're going to jump down. It's Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by the sword, by fire, and by his sword will the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, plead with all flesh. And the slain of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, shall be many. All right. And that many is majority of you Israelites, man. Ezekiel 9:4. All right. Well, Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 5 and 6. All right. Slay utterly old, young, men, women, little children. All right. So these hooligans that want to be tough guys and so on and so forth. Hey, when all hell break loose, hey, the Lord is going to let y'all have it. Okay. At the end of the day. And I want to get something in the GNT again. So lucky of trying to find that precept. All right. This is on 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 21. When I saw this, I found it very difficult to spare them, but I saved a few for myself, one grape out of a bunch, and a tree out of a great forest. All right, and that's the comparison of the elect to the non-elect. All right, 1 out of 3 Israelites is going to be delivered. All right, if I'm saying it correctly, and 2 out of 3 Israelites are going to be put to death. All right, which consists of the 144,000 and 1/3, all symbolizes of the elect. All right. So that's a small comparison to most, because you got to also remember Israel is like a sand of the sea. Matter of fact, let me get that precept in Isaiah 10. Isaiah 10 and 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. All right. No more we're going to stay upon this devil, trust upon oppression, trust in his false ways, his system. No more, because the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has awakened us through the Spirit. Verse 21, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power. Verse 22, for though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decree shall overflow with righteousness. All right. Only the remnant is going to make it out of here alive, man. That's the only one the Lord is going to save. Verse 22. So let them perish, all those people who were born only to be lost. Woo. But let my chosen people be kept safe, those for whom I worked so hard to bring to perfection. All right. Through the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. All right. The perfection of the elect, the chosen, within the chosen. And the rest of them are going to perish because they was born only to be lost, as the scriptures just quoted it. All right. To them, it is not given, but to you, given the kingdom of the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. So us have to be grateful. Salaki, I said that's the country coming out. Us have to be grateful, of being, in this truth. All right. Preaching the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to the best of our ability. All right, no matter what. All right, no matter what happens, no matter what occurs, tribulations, troubles, persecutions, because all of it's going to happen eventually. So we're just preparing ourselves through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And that Isaiah 33 and 6 is going to kick in for wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man, and strength and salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Roughly paraphrasing. I believe that's all I have. So with that, I'm going to close out by saying Kahalayam La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us this truth. All right. Peace, love, and blessings to the elect, mainly in Babylon the Great. Till next time, Shalom.